Good morning, students. In the last class, we read the poem by Rabindranath Tagore. What was the name of the poem? Yes, where the mind is without fear. We just read it, okay? Now, today, I will explain you the meaning of the poem line by line. I hope you all are carrying your textbook with you. So, open the textbook page number 3. Okay, I'll also share my textbook on screen so that if anyone does not have it, can also find it. Okay, can everyone see the textbook now on the screen? Okay, so I'll start explaining the poem. I'll take four lines. Okay, one paragraph at a time. Now, please understand that the poem is very important. In the exams, you'll get questions like explain the meaning of this sentence, explain the meaning of this phrase, and all. Okay, so for that, you need to remember what phrase means what, in what context is it said in the poem, correct? Now, if we learn today, are we going to remember it for next 4-5 months? No, so we need to write it down so that we can revise it during the time of exam. So take out your pencils and start writing, start making small notes. If you do not understand the meaning of any line, you should just underline the line and write the meanings as and when I am explaining. Clear? And at the end of the poem, we all will write the meaning of the poem paragraph wise. What does the first stanza of the poem mean? What does the second stanza of the poem mean? Clear? I'll take four lines together, okay? First 4 lines says, where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls. So these 4 lines, in these 4 lines, the poet is imagining what his country would look like, what he wants his country to look like. Okay, so the poet is imagining, okay, my country will be like this, my country will have these things, these good things my countries will have. Okay, what does he say? He says that no countryman of his should live with fear on his mind at all times. No person who is living in the country. Now, Rabindranath Tagore was from India. So he says that no person living in the country of India should live with fear on his mind every time. He should not be fearing every day, every second, every moment. किसी भी चीज का डर नहीं होना चाहिए. We should not fear that today Pakistan will attack India, today China will attack India, today this will happen, today that will happen. Okay, so that fear should not be there. Okay, this he is imagining. He is not saying कि ऐसा सच में है. He is imagining that his country should be like this. Okay, no one should live with fear on his mind. The second line says, instead, what should happen? They should hold their heads up fearlessly and have confidence in themselves. They should be confident about themselves. Okay, ऐसे सर ऊंचा रख के चलना है, सर नीचा रख के नहीं चलना है. ठीक है, he says that they should hold their heads up fearlessly. Without any fear, they should lift their head up and live. नीचे सर रख के नहीं जीना है. Understood? And they should have confidence in themselves. Next, knowledge should be available to all citizens. All citizens means all the people who are living in the country. For them, they should get knowledge. They have the right for education. Okay, they should, if they want, they should get education. How can this happen? So for this, all the educational institutes that there are in the country, be it school, colleges, universities, all the educational institutes, they should admit students of all races and classes. Students of all religions should have admission in any school they want. Okay, if they are deserving, they should get admission in any of the school or colleges they want. It should not be like a Hindu college hai. This is Hindu school, this is Muslim school, this is Sikh school. It should not be like this. Okay, all the students of all races, all classes, we should not divide students based on classes, that this school is only for rich people, This school is only for poor people. It should not be like this. Students of all classes can be given admission. Okay. Now again, next, where the world has not been broken up into fragments. Broken up into fragments means the world should be not broken up into small cases. Like what is happening in India, there's a group saying हम पटेल हैं, हमको minority चाहिए. There's a group saying हम Muslims हैं, हमको minority चाहिए. There's a group saying हम Sikh हैं, इसलिए हमको minority चाहिए. So now, right now, the country of India is divided into small groups based on religion. Okay, but Rabindranath Tagore says the various regions of India, okay, various places of India and their people, they should not be divided. They should not make groups among themselves. Instead, they should be united. Unity is the best policy. Okay, every person of India should be united and they should not fight with each other for supremacy. Supremacy means I am powerful, I am bigger. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. Everyone should live with unity. And now what happens? They should fight together against a common enemy. Okay, the whole country. We must have taken a pledge saying all Indians are my brothers and sisters. Yes, so they say that we should unite and fight against a common enemy. Common enemy means enemy of the country. We should unite and fight against it. Understood? Now let's come to the next 4 lines. What does the next 4 lines say? Where words come from the depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arm towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert of dead habit. Okay, now what does these 4 lines mean? In these lines, the poem says that the country of his dream, in his dream he imagines India. How does it imagine? He imagines that everyone should speak the truth only. No one should lie. Okay, for his own advantage. अपने फायदे के लिए झूठ we should not say. Understood? Every man should make an effort to improve himself and keep trying till he reaches the stage of self-perfection. Now we all know that nobody is perfect. I am not perfect. You are not perfect. Everyone in the world, nobody is perfect. But we should keep on trying to improve ourselves. The things which we do not know. For you, the subjects that you do not know, the topics that you do not understand, we should always try to improve about it. Okay, we should always try to learn till we reach the stage of perfection. Nobody is perfect, but we should always work on it to become perfect. Clear? Now next what happens is, next he imagines the reason to be an unsullied stream of water through which one can progress easily and without encountering too many obstacles. Now, what will make us work like this? What will make us work towards perfection? So he says that where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into dreary desert and habit. How can we become perfect? By asking questions, by solving our doubts. So he says the clear stream means our reasoning ability to question, ability to reason everything. ऐसा क्यों होता है? Why is it like this? Till the time we are not sure about, we do not understand a topic completely, we should ask 100 times, 1,000 times. Okay, so the clear stream of reason, we should have that stream in us. It should not be lost. Where would it be lost? In deserts and dead habit and all. Bad habits we should not have of just accepting thing as it is. समझ में आया तो ठीक है, नहीं आया तो भी ठीक है. So this is what the poet says. Now what he imagines is the stream of reasons should not be lost into sands of habit. It's our habit to let go of things. ये सब नहीं समझ में आया मैथ्स में. Believe it. It's our habit. We should not do this. Okay. Now what happens? One more thing which happens in the country is what? Blind Vishwas, blind faith. Okay, we don't know the reason behind it. Andhavishwas, what we call in English. We should not just blindly follow something because somebody has said this will do. Superstitions that we say. Okay, we should not follow superstitions blindly. Yes, some superstitions do have scientific importance, but for this we should know what is the scientific relation to it. Why is the person saying like this? Okay, so for superstitions, we should know the reason first and then believe anything. Without knowing the reason, we should not blindly follow any superstitions. Okay. And when you get you, when someone tells you that ऐसा नहीं करते हैं, ऐसा करने से ऐसा होता है, we should ask questions to them. Why is it so? What is the logic behind it? Okay, we should keep on asking questions. Our reasoning ability should never be lost. Clear? What does he mean to say by clear stream of reason? Has not lost its way into dreary desert sand of dead habit. Dead habit means as if we are dead. We don't care. हमको जो बोला हमने कर दिया. हमको बोला ऐसा करने से ऐसा होता है, so we do not do it or we do it. समझ में? We should not be dead. We are a living person. We should have that stream of reasoning. We should reason everything. What is the logic behind everything? We should fight for logic. Understood? Now let's come to the next 4 lines. Just a minute, huh? The last 4 lines, okay? Where the mind is led forward by thee into ever widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake. So what does the poet say? He says that he speaks now here, the poet speaks directly to God. He says that he wants his countrymen to be led by him. He wants to lead the people of his country, of his imagination. This is the country he's talking about, of his imagination, how he imagines India to be. So he says that he wants all the Indians, he wants to lead everyone, where so that they broaden their horizon of both thoughts and action. Where he wants to lead them so that every person has a broad way of thinking and doing things. We should not be narrow, we should not just look things from one angle. We should look things from different angles. Okay. So that is said that he wants to broaden the horizon. Horizon over here, it simplifies that angles. From which angle we are looking at things, okay? So the poet says that he wants people to broaden their horizon of thoughts. He wants people to think from different angles, not only from one angle. If they were to do so, if people of India happen like this, become like this, then India would be transformed into heaven. Heaven means, yes, Swarg. The country would become like a heaven. Heaven where all the citizens would truly be free. Nobody would rule each other. When we are following superstitions blindly, it means somebody else is for ruling us. When somebody says that do not do this, ऐसा करने से ऐसा होता है. Do not go over here, do not go over there. Okay, and we follow, we accept their superstitions without reasoning. It means that somebody else is ruling us. Clear? So that is why the poet says that we should broaden our horizon. We should open our locks. यहाँ पे जो lock लगाया है, we should open it. We should think from different angles. We should question. And if we do so, then India would be transformed into a heaven where all the citizens are truly free. No one is ruling each other. Clear? So this is the explanation of the poem. You need, if you have the textbook, you can see that on page number 4, there's a match the column which is given. This match the column It is about the word meanings that I had made you write in the previous class. Okay, so you need to, based on that, read the meanings, memorize it, and then do this match the column activity. Clear? I will check this homework in our next class. So when is our next class? Do you know when is our class? It's Tuesday, which is tomorrow from 10 to 10:40. So before tomorrow's class, you should be ready with English textbook, English notebook. You should have been done this homework, and the word meanings that I made you write in the previous class, that should be written in your notebook. Okay? Chalo, we'll meet tomorrow. Bye. Have a nice day. Take care and be safe.